We're here today, and with me in spirit, as I am with him, is my colleague in Connecticut, William Tong, a Brown University graduate who also likes to fish in Rhode Island waters. So I know he is here in spirit. As I said, I am with him. We're here to announce today the filing of a lawsuit against the Trump administration here in Providence Federal District Court in connection with the administration's abrupt shutdown of the Revolution Wind project off the coast of Rhode Island in late August, August 22nd, to be exact. You know, when I thought about why we're bringing this lawsuit, it's really a story of numbers that have already been reported by all of the media members in this room. We know how much energy it's going to generate, clean, reliable, renewable energy. 704 megawatts, 400 for Rhode Island, 304 for Connecticut. It'll power 350,000 homes. It will enhance the reliability of our grid. I thought it was extraordinary, as I said, I believe last week when I spoke on this issue in Newport, dressed slightly differently, that it was extraordinary that ISO New England said what it did about how important this project is to the reliability of our energy grid when the need for energy is at its peak. And that's probably explained in some way by the fact that because of AI that I have mixed feelings about, and other things, our demand for energy is increasing where it had been stable for some time. So this is a project that is important, beneficial, clean, renewable. And I think most importantly for purposes of this lawsuit, it is a project that is 80% done. This is not a project that is one of conception. It's not one where those projects are really important. And we have begun, if not built, an industry here in Rhode Island that can continue to grow and provide jobs for Rhode Islanders and build our economy. And through the building of that economy, fix a lot of the problems we're facing here in Rhode Island. Better, higher paying jobs mean better access to health care. It means better access to housing. And so we're on the cusp of building that industry, and the president abruptly halted it unlawfully. But what stands out most about this project is, even if you're looking at it just in a vacuum, is that it is 80% done. As has been, again, well explained by others before, 45 of 65 turbines have been installed. All the foundations for the turbines have been installed. The cabling is largely done. 90% of the facility at Quonset where the electricity will come on shore is done. And so that creates a reliance interest, separate and apart from the company in Ørsted. They have their own interests to pursue. This is about Rhode Islanders and what Rhode Islanders need, what Rhode Islanders are relying on, what Rhode Islanders are counting on. And words with the Trump administration, as I think has been demonstrated, are simply not enough. What's required with respect to this administration is action, and that's what we're taking today. On that note, I'll digress just a little bit. I asked the team over the weekend, because I hear a lot about how many lawsuits I have filed on behalf of Rhode Islanders against this administration. And I don't keep track of the numbers. I don't. We keep track of the cases, but not the numbers. What matters to me is whether the Trump administration has violated the law, whether Rhode Islanders have been harmed as a result, and whether we have legal standing. And to date, we have recovered nearly $650 million alone for Rhode Islanders that we would have lost had this office not taken action. $650 million. And so that's the number that Rhode Islanders should think about when they think about whether these lawsuits have had impact. Not how many lawsuits there are, but how many dollars we've brought back. And there are more dollars in the pipeline. And so, with that, I'll just briefly mention what the claims are about. It's basically that you can't run a government like a yo-yo. The president may be like a yo-yo, bouncing back and forth between positions, whether it be tariffs, foreign policy, or anything else. And if he wants to behave like a yo-yo, that's up to him. But you can't run government that way.